Welcome back. It's a beautiful day outside. It's 47 degrees. It feels great. And I'm in here playing this game by myself, which is a very weird thing to do. If you really think about it, solitaire wargaming is pretty weird. But it's fun, something to think about. I'm going to do one turn, try to do it quick, and then I'm going to go outside and enjoy the day. Okay, so looking bad for the coalition army. Let's go ahead and kick it off with command check. Gotta do those first really quick. Those should all be good. This guy I know is out of command because he belongs to Otto. Otto's over here. He's got a range of 5. Range of 2. Okay. It's not very good. I think both of those guys are out of command. That's actually bad, because that guy could try to do something. Those men-at-arms. Okay. All these Pierre guys, out of command, out of command. All these, I'm not going to mark them. He's in command, so maybe I should mark him just so that I know that that guy's not out of command. And what about him? He's not out of command either. So it's really just him. Whoops. And him. Him. Really need more markers. My gosh, I've only got 2 left. Oh no, there's some more. Otto. I think that's it. Because Ude's moved back, so these guys are back in command. Okay, so let's roll for initiative. That's really bad for the coalition. A 2 plus his bonus of 2 is 4 versus a 6, 7, 8, 9. So the difference is 5. Okay, so the French go first and they force the next activation. What do they want to do first? I haven't really thought about what I want the French to do. I've been thinking more about what I want the coalition to try to even it up. So I haven't given a lot of thought as to the French. I mean, they can just kind of almost do nothing. But let's have them. They can come up here and kill this unit. I'll just see. Well, no, I should take advantage of the initiative and do Philip first, I think, since he's going last. So Philip, here we go. Philip, what are you gonna do? Okay, these guys are fatigued. They don't want to start a fight with these guys. Maybe here. Just that one. And that's Otto with his discouraged. I had to use a French discouraged marker because I ran out of coalition. But I actually have some more. I can replace that because some people rallied. So he's facing that way. So Philip is currently in his face. Two. 4. What this game needs is reaction facing changes. I think Musket and Pike has that, because that seems pretty gamey, but he can go 2-4. He can do it. He's got the movement, so he's going to be able to attack him in the rear. Okay, we got this militia up here. He's going to just not move. He'll stay there, so these guys will stay there to try to rally up. He's gonna This guy's going to come hit him in the rear. So I know there's going to be a melee here. I know there's going to be a melee here. Other things to do, we can 1, 2, 3, 4. He can move up here, try to push up there. This guy. Okay, so I have some markers. He's going to just, I'm going to see if he can just get away with resting. I think that's a good idea for him. And that's it. Everybody else is back here. They're going to stay put where they're out of command, so they'll move after the melee. So let's do, I'll do this one first. 2 to 1 odds is +2, +4 for rear, +5 because of quality differential. And in the same unit type, so there's no difference there. So it's a +5. Comes to a 12. Discouraged, and they retreat. So he can retreat. He'll retreat there, I guess. And he's not feeling good. He's going to advance. He'll maintain facing. Okay, we're here. +2, discouraged, +2 rear. That's we're up to +4, +5 because of how's he facing? +5, and then with the leadership, it's +6 total. You cancel out autos, so it's a +6 melee. 12 D + R. Okay, I think he's routing because he's discouraged, but he's already discouraged and he's fatigued, so he routes. Ooh. Okay, I think he's going to be eliminated. Let's see, because if you have to go in a straight line when you route, 1, 2, +1 more, you can't stack. Because it says straight line, unless I do 1, 2 plus the retreat here. But that doesn't seem proper. Actually, it does say if you get a DR + R, you're eliminated if you can't stack after the DR, after the route, like the straight up route result. This isn't a straight up route result, but he is routed as a result of it. So, well, straight line in either of these directions, he can't, he's done. So this guy's eliminated. All right, I think this is going to be the last turn because that's 4 points right there. And okay, I'm not sure what happens with Otto when his unit is eliminated because it's not from, I think he just appears with the closest unit. This hasn't come up yet. I mean, I read through all the rules, but you know how war games are. You read through the rules and then you reiterate as things happen. He wasn't killed. He wasn't wounded. If the unit is destroyed, the leader is immediately captured. If the unit with the leader is stacked is destroyed as with a fire, it's placed. If the unit is destroyed, as well as a melee, the unit is destroyed as a fire, with routes, leader comes. If he can't leave. If a routed unit is eliminated because of route move is not possible, and the unit is completely surrounded, automatically captured. Okay, so this actual case is not in the rules, this particular case. So if it's routed because route movement is not possible and the unit is surrounded, the leader's captured. It wasn't surrounded. It was right here. It wasn't surrounded. It was eliminated because of the stacking problem. Once it goes 2. Because when you route, you go 2. I thought this was going to be a quick video. When you route, you move back 2. becoming routed. Can't pass through an enemy unit. If it has no hex available to it after the ability to get towards 2 extra tree due to the staying limit, it's eliminated. So after that 2 hex, it has to be 2 hexes in a straight line towards the map edge, which is what I did. And those 2 hexes, there's a problem with stacking because you can't stack. That's an edge case that is not in here at all. We've just got, I'll show you. If it is stacked with, if the unit it's stacked with is destroyed in melee, the leader is immediately captured. If the unit with which the leader is stacked is destroyed as a result of fire, the leader is immediately placed with the nearest unit. If it's surrounded, he's captured. If it routes, the leader accompanies it. If the routed unit is eliminated because route move is not possible, and the unit is completely surrounded, the leader is captured. It makes sense that he would just be captured to me. I guess that seems the closest because he was. He was destroyed ultimately as a result of melee. But then who captured him is the other thing. Would it be this unit? Or would it be this unit that was closest to him? I'm just going to say it was Philippe captured him. So someone else is going to become chief of the army. I'll say William Longsword is now the army commander. Okay, so he advances. So that right there is worth like 10 victory points right there. I think 10 for the. So we're at 38. Yeah, I mean, just that right there. There's, let me see, I don't think it's anywhere possible. So that 10 would be 38 plus the 4. They're at 42, so they have a margin of 38 points. So that would mean that the coalition would have to somehow score more than 8 points right now this turn, or recapture Otto, which is a very long shot. They don't have much. They've got, I mean, these knights are fresh. They're not fatigued or anything. So you got some pikemen, some fatigued knights. I kind of feel like that's the end of the game. There's not even a point mathematically. It's mathematically impossible for the coalition to score enough points. The French have, how many points is that? 4 points that will probably round off. So, but they need to score 8. The Oriflamme is routed, but it's not going to get off the board. So they would have to straight up eliminate or get lucky and capture some leaders. Well, you never know. So they're going to force the next activation. Maybe I'll just go. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to just call it. I'm going to call it. I was sitting there thinking about, well, anything can happen. They might capture some leaders up here, but it's still a huge differential. 8 points difference, or 8 points more than, so they would have to get 9 points total. So let's see, capturing leaders I think are worth 5. So if they captured 2 leaders, but the odds of that happening are low. You get 5 victory points for occupying the bridge hex. There's nowhere anywhere close. Initially thought they'll run over here for that, but that didn't happen. Not sure that's actually really tough. That should be worth more than 5 points because of how like hard it is to do. Because if you send guys this way to do that, then the French are just going to roll up the coalition flank because you've abandoned it. Basically, you have to somehow push the flank that's already like this, push it like that, and as you saw, that was very difficult. So, okay, good game, I guess. The French had a very decisive victory there. They crushed the coalition forces. Probably in the aftermath, as things continued, I don't really see. I mean, these guys are going to get mopped up by this guy's wing. These guys are fatigued, but he's got a fresh unit here, and some fresh knights and fresh men-at-arms to come and kill him. Try to push these guys back to give them a rest, and then they can come in and mop up the rest of this stuff. I think the French have more mounted units too. I'm going to have to pull that out. Actually, I have it written down. The force composition. I actually wrote it down. So the French started with 5,600 militia, 1,700 men-at-arms. They're all mounted. 800 arquebusiers. Some of those are mounted. Half of them are mounted. And 1,700 knights. So you got 3,400 mounted like cavalry and 400 mounted. Those don't really help you out though. So say no, not 3,400, 3,600 mounted troops. And the Germans. I keep saying Germans. Coalition: 1,700 knights, 900 archers, 2,000 men-at-arms, 1,800 militia, 4,800 pikes. So they had 3,700 mounted troops. Well, no, that's not true because some of these men-at-arms are not mounted. The men-at-arms that belong to William were not mounted, but they were men-at-arms. He had 600, I think. So not 3,700, 3,100 mounted troops. So that seems like cavalry troops versus 3,600. So slight disadvantage. It wasn't that big of a disadvantage. But the archers are essentially useless. And that's 900. 900 archers, not very useful. 4,800 pikes versus 5,600 militia. So fewer infantry as well. But I think that, well, the pikes are definitely better. The militia is the same, but the pikes are overall better quality. So those are the force compositions. So that's that. So after a pretty decisive battle, they capture Otto, and that's that. So, all right. So next video series is going to be, I'm going to do the other battle in this. I'll do Warringen. So that'll be next. Not sure when I'll start it, but before too much longer. Okay. Well, see you later.